We are meeting Marco today. Marco is our project manager. Hi, Marco.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, come on in.
Welcome to your house.
Thank you. So Marco, we ripped up the floors and we had to put some new supports because the house was inappropriately supported for what we want to do.
That's correct.
Okay, so tell me what you found.
So Christine, let me show you what we found. Of course, this is a really old house. Pretty cool though, really cool house.
Thank you.
This is what we found. It's mold.
Mold! Oh boy,
that's, yeah. I don't know what level that mold it is, but it looks like cotton. So
it looks pretty hazardous to me, so we'll just have to get that taken care of.
It's all from that point all the way to the back of the house.
Yeah.
So we need to treat that.
Evidently, there was a leak somewhere in the walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let me also show you the helical piles.
Yes.
And this is a totally different way of framing the house and foundation as well. This is pretty cool because this is like, this pile went down about 14 feet into the ground.
Right.
And that's gonna, there's 6 of these throughout the house.
Yep.
And that's gonna support the I-beams that are gonna also hold the framing of the addition.
Gotcha.
In the first floor. Let me,
don't fall through the floors.
Yeah. And also, we need to level this floor somehow. And what I'm thinking is that we can replace all of this 2x10 floor joists.
So when we bought the house, the floor looked level to us up until we got to the back where we had a little ski slope.
Yeah.
So we thought that once we got the helicals and the beam in, that we'd be all good. But you're saying not so much.
Because most homeowners think that these floor joists are level. Mm. They can be level at the edges or perimeter of the house. But if you, I don't have my level here, but all of these have a hump like that.
And we don't want a hump when especially when we're putting a second story
so
on.
Instead of ripping up the hump, which is labor,
right,
consuming, it will be better just to replace all of this.
So what you're saying is just because we see something doesn't necessarily mean what we see is
until
reality.
you open something, you don't know if it's going to be a can of worms or something good for the house. But
okay.
In this case, I don't think we can reuse this.
Okay, but we came up with a great idea. Yep. We can use these for our floating shelves in the kitchen. So we're going to repurpose some of these beams. So I guess I'm giving you approval for that change order. Okay, tell us a little bit about the support system that's getting put in place.
Oh, okay. Like you saw before, these are our piles that are
the ones in the ground that they torqued in and went down 14 feet.
Yes, and God knows how many pounds of. So this is the footing for every single one.
So it's concrete squares that you're pouring all over it? Okay. And
on top of this concrete, we'll have one beam across side to side that is gonna hold another beam on top.
Gotcha. And
this beam is gonna actually hold with hangers your floor joists.
Wonderful.
Sounds complicated,
yeah,
but it's not.
A little bit. So, okay, day 1 essentially, and we already have 2 change orders. Way to go, Marco.
Yes. Expect more.
Thanks. So this was our first meeting with Marco. We'll be getting a schedule and harassing him along the way.
I will see you next week.
Thanks.